Welcome to Ozrakami Gaming. Let's do some weird stuff. Alright, welcome back, guys. We are starting up in Sector 3 after having roughed our way through Sector 2 last time, through the nebula. We took a good bit of damage, but we're alright. Let's see what our jump is. Oh, we're right by a store with 164 scrap. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go shopping. There is only one other ship at this beacon, and it's showing heavy damage. You receive a message from your control. Greetings, traveler. We are crippled by a band of pirates and are now forced to sell our remaining valuable equipment to acquire the necessary supplies to get home. Well, good for us. Oh, so much stuff. Okay, we got to spend the 32 to repair. It's just got to be done. Oh, a rockman and a mantid? And 50% additional damage in combat. They move faster, but they're not very good at repairs. So, like, you want to stick them on stations that don't, you're not really worried about repairing. Like, like, you don't want to have them on shields. You want to have them on, the security thing, or O2, or just somewhere on the ship that doesn't matter. The rock dudes, immune to fire. They do move slow. Oh, they move slow. But it's so much health. An extra 50% health, because everybody else has 100 health. You get 50% more health. They can take a beating. These are great counters to your to the mantis coming on board. And having like a pair of these, this is like super tempting right here just to buy these two. But let's take a look at what else they're selling. Burst laser want an anti-bio beam. Okay. Okay. So the bio beam is like a special, you don't see this thing very often weapon. As you can see on the right hand side, requires two power to run it. Takes 16 seconds to get up and going, and it does 0 damage per room. However, it does 60 damage to the crew. Basically, 2 swipes of a bio beam, and you kill everyone in that sector, everyone in that part of the ship. And the bio beam, you can run it across multiple rooms per shot. So if you, and usually you can hit like 3 rooms. If you do it real well, you can hit 3 different like system rooms where people are. So you deal 180 damage to crewmates. And if they're already hurt, like they're trying to quickly repair the shields and they're working on it, they've already taken damage from the incoming impacts, and you shoot them with the bio beam, they're dead. You get a lot better rewards from taking a ship alive. Like, you don't destroy the ship, like, you take it. But the thing is, anything that says beam, whether it's a pike beam, halberd beam, fire beam, whatever it is, beams do not go through shields. 0, 100% do not. Stops dead in its tracks. Do not, go directly to jail. Do not pass go. So you have to take out the shielding with another weapon. Then you hit them with the bio beam. Well, as soon as those shields drop. It is so good, but I also want the crewmates. But like both of these weapons are really good. Like, you could start opening a fight with, like, if I got one more level of power. Let's say I went up to 4 units of energy here. I could run Burst Laser 1 and Burst Laser 2 for 4 power, right? So we're getting those shooting in. Blue, bloom, blue, boom. That one, this one shoots 2 times. This one shoots a 3rd time. So that's going to cut through your shields and stuff. As soon as the shields go, switch out of Burst Laser 1, switch on to Bioweapon, power it up, and then you blast their crew with that. That is such a good combo. I can't pass this up. This has to be done. That is like being able to switch those 2 weapons around, so good. And eventually I'll just have them all online, and we're just going to be taking some ships. Now I only got 6 fuel left, so I'm going to take part of this, buy up their fuel supplies. I'm probably going to be getting out of using missiles, so I'm not really even interested in picking that up. Oh, I can sell. We can sell the drones. Since I don't have a drone system to deploy it, it does me no good anyway. And I'm not really interested in doing a drone run this time. That's an extra 25. How greedy do I want to be here? How greedy do I want to be? We have 45. Yeah. Artemis sells for 19. If I'm not really going to be using it, I could pick up my rock dude. And he puts out fires really well because he doesn't take damage from them. Really good. Plus he's really tanky for like boarding battles and stuff. I think we're going to risk it. Like, it is risky. Not having something that just drops through the shields and takes out their shields or takes out their weapons right away. It's a risk. I think in this case, it's a risk I'm willing to take. I think this is going to put us in a really, really good position. And I think, like I said, they walk slow. So what I'm going to do is we're going to position this dude on doors from now on. This dude can take the camera room. Because generally when they board somewhere in the middle of the ship, usually. I've on occasion gotten them in the very back, but usually they're somewhere in the middle. So him being there, he should be able to get to them fairly quickly. I didn't realize we had this much damage on crew though. Needs to be repaired. Oh man, this is set up so good right now. Oh, power up mid bay. I'm gonna send crew back to their positions. Oh, forgot about that one. Okay, reassign the crew to their positions. All right, and oh, that was something I didn't think about. Right now, I've only got the Burst Laser 2. We'll have to hope that it holds up long enough to be able to buy a weapons spot. How much is the next weapon spot? 35. So 35, 24. We need 24. So one good battle, if we can win it, will be good as gravy for the rest of the game. It'll set us up. Do we want to come to the exit? It's going to be this point or this point. I can go down this way, get a bunch of jumps in, jump up, and mess around the middle if I need to. I think that's a good direction. Try that. Man, this is so good. As long as I don't get into a really bad fight right here. Hey, you arrive at a system, see a pirate ship pursuing the civilian ship. You detect messages from the civilian ship on a distress frequency. Gonna aid him. Okay, what are we looking at? Perfect. Oh god, this is so perfect. Alright, so this is a pike beam weapon. The range this thing stretches, you can stretch it out for about 5 blocks worth of space. It will rip a ship apart if you can get through the shields. This is a single shot laser. We have two levels of shields. Single shot isn't going to rip through both things of shields. That pike will never see the hull of our ship. This is perfect. You could not ask for a better setup. We are about to destroy these guys. Alright, burst laser. We're going to aim directly at the shields. Actually, we're going to put this on auto fire. There's the pike laser, did nothing. Bam, bam, bam. You know what? We're also going to hit the helm, just in case. Oh, the NG are so good at repairing, man. So fast. I think we're going to keep shooting up here, just to keep them from being able to jump the FTL. And, I mean, we're doing damage to these guys, too, so this is going great. This is fabulous. Okay, and the next hit finishes it off, so it really doesn't matter at this point. Sorry, my dudes. There it goes. Pirate ship breaks apart. You hasten to collect the civilian. Contact the civilian ship. Apparently the ship was being assaulted. It was a science vessel. They thank you for saving them. Offer a small reward. Oh, we got so much stuff. Okay. Let's modify our ship. Power there. We need... Let's just... I can only buy 1 bar power. That's fine. We only need 1. Power that down. Power that up. We're looking good. This is a beautiful day. The only thing better than these being burst lasers were if these were hull lasers and could create breaches and things. You look here. Okay, it does have a chance to cause fire. Low chance of fire. But that's fine too. Fires are good. That it makes another emergency that they have to deal with before they can actually deal with what's important. Let's go to stress. Maybe they'll give us a quest to get to a beacon or something. Oh, this is going to be so good. Okay, you locate a nearby human mining colony where the unknown disease is spread virulently. They set up a quarantine, contain it, but a riot has broken out. Send in your crew to help control the crowds. Ignore, or send in the rock crew to prevent a riot. Absolutely not sending my rock crew member to do that. Okay, this is a high risk, high reward situation. There is a... If I would have had the robot guys, where I could send them down because they're immune to the disease, that would have been fine. Like, there's no way I would lose a crew member that way. But if I send him down, he's likely to get sick, and I lose the crewmate. I would rather send the crew to control the crowds. The reason being is it'll pick randomly from all of them rather than just him. Let's roll the dice. We've been pretty lucky. We've got 6. We got an extra. We'll be alright. Okay. Your crew tries to keep the crowds in line. The scene quickly turns ugly. Half crazed with fear, the infected grab mining tools and push back at your crew, forcing them to retreat hastily. They barely get away without injury, but the same can't be said for the colony's leaders. You quickly leave. Okay, so we risked it. We didn't get any reward. There's a good chance that if we had sent him down there, because they grabbed mining picks, and he's rock dude, they would have picked him apart. So, I'm okay with this outcome. Nothing is better than losing a crewmate, so we're good there. So you only get, unless you have a modification that says like advanced radar that lets you scan the entire sector, you only get information on the things that you can jump to. So basically we have information on these. None of these are distress beacons or stores. So I'm going to jump down here to try to get information on these. That way we can head up this way and maybe get a little bit more. Well, this actually connects to a lot more points. That would give us an option of 4. Let's do that instead. Let's go find out what the 4 are. Man, I tell you, I really want to get into a fight to try out this bioweapon thing. And my double burst laser. So good. You come across an asteroid mining colony. They message you saying, "Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebels blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Unfortunately, I am one shy of being able to give them anything. So this is pretty good. This always just gives you something. They'll give you like scrap, which is better than what you could buy the missiles for at the store, or they'll give you an item or something like that. It's really great if you have the 15. You can really rake it in then. Unfortunately, I just have to decline because I don't have the supplies to give them. I understand. Good luck out there. We'll try to make do with what we have. All right. Okay, we got another store. Great, we're broke. So it does no good to jump up there to the store. We could come down, go up. Maybe we'd have time to jump to the store. Maybe we just have to leave. I think going here is our best bet, though, for the most amount of jumps. We don't even have enough to pay the toll. All right. Well, upon completing your jump, you receive a message from a nearby ship. "Greetings and welcome to our beacon. For a small fee, we'll let you continue on your way." Sorry, dudes. All right, so they have a teleporter. So we're going to be dealing with a boarding party. And their weapons, it looks like they've only got the single shot laser. So we're not even worried about that. I'm going to just lock these things on and wail on them. Alright, so they're going to send the Manted. He's already left his weapons station, started headed into the teleport pads. They can send 2 guys at a time over here. But it looks like they're going to keep 2 in control, 2 over there. So we're going to lock this on. Lasers 1 and 2 are just going to pound the shields. Now, if I get the shields taken down quick enough, actually, we're going to do right click on that to depower it. We're going to power up the bioweapon. I think I can get some strikes in on these 2 guys and we can take their ship. I think we can do that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and select my rock dude. Wherever the Manta jumps in, because the blast doors are up, he'll be stuck and I can just send my rock dude in on him. Okay, there he is. Okay. Alright, we're going to pause real quick. I'm going to send Ian, heal. I'm going to send Declan to fight the guy for a little bit. Oh wait, the healer thing's not even active. Well, I can depower the evasion, because our shields are going to block out whatever. Power up medbay. There we go. So 10, we'll go heal. This dude's going to come out and fight. As soon as this burst laser fires this time, we're going to bio and cut across the helm and there. Okay, right now we're going to pause it. Take our bio weapon. I'm going to click here. It'll start a drag laser. Oh yeah, look at that laser. And we're going to go across where he's repairing and the helm to get the guy in the helm area. Okay, and they immediately withdrew the other guy to go over there and help with stuff. So what I want is I want to see what's going on over there right now. Okay. So he's running for mid-bay. I'm actually going to depower. Not depower. I'm going to turn off the auto fire. And take it, right click right there. That's taking off the auto fire. And unless they get this thing repaired, we're going to beam weapon from here all the way into mid-bay. That's going to hit whether they go back to the helm, whether they're in mid-bay. We're going to do some damage to them. Only thing is it charges slow, but they're dealing with fires before they can even start repairs. Here it goes. Firing. Okay, so they're down to almost nobody. So we're going to interrupt that mid-bay thing. And we're going to bio-weapon again. Not sure why that didn't kill the man. I guess it didn't go across the square. I should have aimed more carefully. Okay. Let's get manted this time for sure. There we go. Alright, so we took the ship without having to destroy it. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. Strip it of useful materials. We got both fuel and a lot of scrap. All right. So that worked out super awesome. That was great. We took no damage, took the ship, got a ton of stuff. Oh, that was so good. You know, I'm going to go ahead and go this way. There is a slight chance I could be able to get to that store up there. See what they got. Okay, so an asteroid field. The pirate ship was lying in wait inside the asteroid field. It immediately moves in to attack. Turn and fight. The thing about an asteroid field is periodically the asteroids will come whipping across and it's going to impact the shield. And that will lower, it'll take out one layer of shielding each time a rock hits. Alright, so what we have to do, he's got pretty nasty weapon systems. He's got the Mark II laser and he's got a bomb. He's likely not to be able to raise his shields because he's also going to be getting pelted. So the asteroids themselves will take out a lot of his stuff. I'm just going to bomb everything into his weapons, keep him preoccupied that way. Oh! Fire on board in his ship. Let's go. I'm sending you a message. Cannot believe how well you're equipped. Okay, so that is a lot of fuel. It is unlikely if I destroy them, I will get more fuel than that. But it's not a lot of scrap. I think because we're heading up towards a store. I think it's better to take more scrap, go into the store, and if I need to buy fuel, I can buy fuel. We're going to decline that offer. Ooh, they are having a rough go of it, man. Okay, so I got 30 and 2, which is good. Like, I only lost 1 fuel to, like, double the amount of scrap I got. That was amazing. Oh, wait, Declan actually needs some healing. Declan, get in there. What are you doing? I forgot to send them back to their positions anyway. What am I doing? Oh, man, distress beacons and a store? Let's go. Alright, I'm feeling weird. Oh, this is such a good run right now. You arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. They must have been illegally mining the belt without proper equipment. Okay, so I can, if I try to help them, there's a chance I'm going to get backsplash damage, basically. I'll take a little bit of hull damage for it. I think it's worth it, though, because sometimes they'll give you, like, a beam weapon, or they'll give you stuff. Okay, well, we got fuel and 42 scrap. That's good. Fire a few volleys into the rock, and it starts to shudder and break apart. Without shields, the pirate ship takes a beating, but eventually pulls free. They thank you for your assistance. Alright, so get up to there to this store. This is going to be a little bit rough going back, probably, but we're in a much better position than we were earlier when we had to fight against the rebel fleet. The space station here has a traveling merchant who showed you his wares. Wow, okay. I guess this missile launcher requires 3 power, charge time is 20 seconds, requires 1 missile to fire, but it will send out 2 shots when it does. So for 1 missile, you get 2 actual missiles, which do 2 damage. They pierce through shields, and fire chance and breach chance. That is a really good missile launcher, and if I was going for a missile thing, that would be something I'd be interested in. Not so much, though. I don't have enough for cloaking, which kind of sucks. I mean, drone control might be alright. Then I have to worry about managing drone parts, though. I don't know. Is this something I want to put in? It comes with 2 free system levels, but then I have to also have power things to power it up. The benefit would be if later on I can find a hull repair. You can basically spend 1 drone part to repair your ship from 3 to 5 hit points, which is really nice. Because it comes out advantageous. Instead of having to fix, you can fix basically 3 or 6 to 10 scrap for 1 drone part. So it averages out. Do I want that, though? I could just stick it on, and if I don't use it, I don't use it. Or I could say no. I think I say no. And the reason is, it's a lot to spec into when I think I can get more out of doing these other systems. Alright, so we're going to have to backtrack a little bit. Be no big deal. It's the last jump that I'm worried about, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to be in a fight for the exit. Well, no, I could just jump now. Oh, jump or distress beacon? How far is that? 1, 2, 3 mouse pointers? 1, 2. Oh, it is so close. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active. You're not sure if anyone is on board. Communications seem to be down. Prepare to board the ship and investigate. Now, this is a chance for me to lose a crew member here. Also, it is a known risk. If you anytime you say yeah, board their ship, anything can go wrong with that. Nice, nice. It looks as if the ship ran out of fuel and the crew ran out of food not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you find one of the surviving crewmen locked in a freezer, almost perfectly preserved and apparently overlooked by the starving crew. So this is one of the robotic dudes. They have increased repair stuff, and he's already got a level done in shields. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. He is now my shield man. The Monsvik only was halfway through learning how to do shields. So, sorry dude, you just got demoted. You will be just right there. Just hanging out. Alright. Here's the big thing. And it's just outside that border. Hell yeah, look at that. Oh, we turned this one around. We came in at half health, beat up, no missiles, limping along, and now we got double burst lasers, anti-bios, picked up another crewmate that has better shield repairs and accelerated repairing skills. Tons of scrap. Oh, we're doing great. You arrive at a long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. You arrive at a quiet spaceport. They immediately hailed by another ship at a port. Once in a lifetime deal. 1 fuel for 5 rockets. Okay. Drawback, I don't use rockets. I've already encountered the event that says, you know, for X number of missiles, we'll trade you this. I'm unlikely to encounter it again, but then again, I got 2 fights back to back that was the exact same encounter. I don't know. But I'm not using missiles anymore, so any that I get in, I'm just going to be putting into a stockpile. I think we ignore. We just hold on to our stuff, and we let it rip as is. Alright. Okay. So we either got the Zoltan controlled or the Slug controlled Nebula. With this ship, I do love the Nebulas. I prefer. There's some other ships, like the NG ship, that I do not like going through nebulas on them because of the power drain, or the possibility of the power drain. This one's not so bad, though. I think we're going to go with Slug. Slug is also really cool because as long as he's on your ship, you can see inside of the other ship where the crewmates and stuff are. He like gives you a free next tier of the sensor thing, which is really cool. The Zoltans provide a free bar of energy though, like a free reactor upgrade for whatever room they're in. But if they leave the room, you also lose the power, which is the trade-off there. You know, so if you ever have to say ditch the engine room for whatever reason, well, you just lose everything in there. Uh, I really do like the nebulas. We'll be going nebulas. However, I think this is a great stopping point, though. We turned this run around on this single map. That single sector saw us like limping in. We had that immediate store. We got the guns. We got into the perfect fight afterwards, which allowed us to activate everything that we needed to activate. Because we would have been in a real situation if they'd have had rockets and like 2 shields. Oh, that'd have been rough. Um, but it all worked out. We got the bio weapon. We got double burst lasers now. We're sitting pretty. This is going to go, unless we, for some strange reason, like run out of fuel. This has the potential of taking out the end boss. Um, he's a doozy. He cheats. Oh, he cheats. But we got a real situation here, and I think we can do it. So come on back next time, and we'll see how far we can get. We're going to take this one to the end. Thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you'd like to see some more, smash that subscribe button, and we'll see you again for doing some more weird stuff.